Three, two, one. All right. Ready. I'm Gary Peter Carlson. My sites, I checkyoursoul.com. I'm with John of Light, and we're on video 12. We have some very important update information. Go ahead, John.
I know I just wanted to say hello, and I'm excited to be with you again, Gary, and I'm John of the Light. And Gary, you have some really new information that came to you last night, and you want to share that with your viewers.
Right. It's about the two ascensions. I was in the dark about some of the things, and I clarified everything. And here's what I found out. We're ending the great year, and we're ending the third cycle. And a window opens, an ascension window opens. Now, these ascension window opens only on third density planets. And the people on fourth density planets normally make ascension out of cycle. And the few that don't, when they get close to 1.82 cycles, where they would go to fifth density automatically, they go to a third density planet where the window is going to open so they can make individual ascension. And that's Earth, and that's still supposed to come up in 2027. It was actually supposed to be 2025 to 2029, but I think it's going to be in 2027.
Individual ascension.
Right. All star seeds and all people that are qualified for ascension will make ascension to the fifth density if they're polarized positive. And right now, that's about 70-80% of the people, and 20 or 30% are here to make ascension, but they're not as yet polarized positive. They still could get there in the next 2 years or 3 years. They still could get polarized positive and make ascension.
So that percentage you just gave, you said what, 80%? You're talking about of the star seeds and of those qualified in humanity.
Right. The ones that already completed their cycle, either on their planet or this planet. 80% of those people are polarized positive and able to make ascension when the window opens.
So a clarifying question is that if you entire body of souls of humanity, we're talking about a small percentage of all of humanity.
About 10%, 10 to 12%. Okay.
I just wanted to clarify that to make it clear for those listening.
Yeah, about 10 or 12% have completed their cycle.
Okay.
There's about maybe 45 million star seeds here from various planets all over, usually within 200 light years, but there might be some here from the Pleiades that are 444 light years. It says on the internet, Pleiades is that far away. I'm getting very few people from there, but I did get some. People are a lot closer. So there's obviously, if you're further away from Earth and you need to be a star seed, there's another closer third density planet they would incarnate on.
Right. So we've been told that there's 8 billion people, humans on planet Earth. You're not sure that's true, but whatever the number is, whatever number of billions of people there are living as humans in humanity on planet Earth, it's a small percentage of those right now that have completed their cycle, that are qualified for ascension, and they're polarized positive.
Right. Now, the people with reptilian souls have been controlling the mainstream media and the news, and they've been saying there's too many people and we got to get rid of some of the people, on and on and on. And at the same time, they inflated the population so that they could strengthen their case about too many people. When I ask, I get there's about 3.3 billion people rather than 8 billion people. Some people have added up the population of all the big cities across the earth and then estimated the number of rural people. And they could see that it's far less than 8 billion people. And when I ask dowsing how many people there are, I get 3.3 billion.
Well,
I'm not
right,
sure of the correct number.
right. So either way, whether there's 3 or 4 or 5 or 8, whatever it is, the number of souls in humanity that are qualified for ascension is relatively few. And
It's
the rest are
about 1 billion people in total could make individual ascension. And about 700 million of those are ready to make ascension at this time. And another 300 million could make it if they get polarized positive, is what I get. Okay, now, if they're not polarized positive and the window opens and closes, they'll just stay on Earth and stay alive and continue their life. Now, we're also supposed to have this, what I've been calling planetary ascension, where we go to fourth density. I've been told that our solar system is going to change to fourth density. And now they're telling me that our solar system already has a copy of fourth density. There's a fourth density Earth already, and there's a second realm of our solar system in fourth density. So this, what's that? The light when the solar flash is going to come around 12 years from now. And it's going to fry everything in the solar system to a crisp and kill all life in the solar system. Before that happens, the people that are less than 75% done with their cycle are going to be taken on spaceships to a new planet. This new planet's going to be similar to Earth. It's about 40 light years away. It's going to have oxygen, atmosphere, carbon-based life.
A third density planet.
And it's a third density planet. And everybody that has a younger soul and any star seed or anybody qualified for ascension that wasn't polarized positive, and all wanderers will go to this planet. And everybody else that is 75% done with their cycle or more is going to stay on Earth and get taken to fourth density just before or around the same time as the solar flash. And they're going to move to fourth density Earth, and they're going to be put there at a time when fourth density just started and the Earth's in the fifth dimension. I think the Earth might be in the seventh dimension now, but they're going to go back in time and arrive in fourth density when the Earth's in the fifth dimension. And they're going to start their fourth density experience there.
A significant change in what you were thinking, correct?
Right.
And to clarify, you and I had discussed that we might see planetary ascension, which is to say ascension of our solar system. We thought we might see that first.
Right. I always thought it was first. Now I'm told that the individual ascension is first, and it only happens on third density planets. And star seeds, they have to come to a third density planet when they don't make ascension out of cycle on their planets. Sometimes they come here to get this star seed experience to help Earth. Other writers are constantly writing about all this fantastic skills the star seeds have, but the real reason they come here is to make individual ascension.
Oh, so that's interesting. You learned that you can't have planetary ascension or solar system ascension first, where the planet that these souls are on goes to fourth density. You can't do that first and then have a individual ascension. You have to have individual ascension to fourth from a third density planet. So individual ascension has to occur first.
Right. It has to occur first, and those people that are going to make individual ascension are taken off the planet, out of the way, and now left on the planet are going to be souls that are still in cycle. They haven't finished their cycle left, and about 75 million wanderers
remain after individual ascension.
Right. And there'll be a few people that are qualified for ascension that didn't get polarized positive, and they'll stay here too. And they'll still be here.
As well as ETs that are third density.
They could be here too, yeah.
Including possibly negatives and those without empathy.
Yeah, there's a lot of those inside our solar system.
Million.
If they did evil, they won't be allowed to leave the solar system, and they'll have to stay here and perish when the solar flash happens. But the negatives that didn't do evil will be able to exit the solar system. And the humans that are here and any star seeds that didn't get polarized positive, if they haven't finished, if they're not 75% done with their cycle, about 10 years from now, they're going to start getting in planes and going to this new planet about 40 light years away for a new life. When we get there, the planet's supposedly real similar to Earth, with an oxygen atmosphere, carbon-based life. You'll have mountains, valleys, oceans, and everything that Earth has, something like that. We'll be able to bring plants and animals with us and resume the things we have here, bring pets and farm animals and stuff like that to live on this other planet. And there'll also be another primitive race there that'll be very intelligent, similar to humans, but they'll have only been around 500 or 1,000 years or something like that. So they'll be very primitive. They won't have discovered technology yet or whatever, but
sure,
we'll be able to teach them spirituality and technology and train them for mathematics and sciences and all that stuff. But they'll be different than humans. Humans and them won't be able to have sex because they'll have different kind of bodies. So we won't be able to mate, and they won't be pedophiles or nothing like that. They'll be a complete different species. But we'll have the ability to make friends with them and teach them the ways of the universe. And we'll start getting in spaceships to go there maybe 10 years from now. That'll start. And maybe about 12 years from now will be the solar flash. and everything in our solar system will be burnt, and our solar system will be completely lifeless and have to start over and start life over again, and all manner, won't even be microbes left. Any comments on that?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is new information, and it's a big change. The relative timing, I guess, of individual ascension has not changed. It's kind of like 2027, 2028, not sure, but right in that time frame. Individual ascension will now, you're thinking, will now occur first. And when this occurs, Earth loses all of its qualified humans who've completed more than 75% of their cycle. These are qualified for ascension, polarized positive, all the star seeds, they all are taken in individual ascension, leaving the majority of humanity with wanderers and any other forms of life, third density, is everyone else.
Right. Other beings on the planet, if they have empathy, they'll be able to leave the planet. And if they don't have empathy and haven't done evil, they'll be able to leave the planet. If they don't have empathy and they participated in evil acts, they'll be forced to stay here and be killed during the solar flash.
Well, so if you're right, okay, if you're right, and the individual ascension's 2027, and solar system ascension is a solar flash, call it 12 years out, there's a 10-year period between individual ascension and planetary ascension, or individual ascension and the solar flash.
Yeah, about
so
10 years.
That's a long time, 10 years.
Right.
So how do you envision Earth during that 10-year time frame?
Hopefully we'll have the reptilians people with reptilian souls out of power by then. I think we'll maybe get help, or something will come up to help us.
Divine intervention, some sort of divine intervention,
right,
to help humanity in that period of time not suffer terribly from beings, entities without empathy, like reptilians.
Right. Yeah, humanity's been going against them fairly well. We're on course to take them out of power. The draconians are the worst ones, and they have the most power and control. And President Trump seems to be going against them pretty well, and a lot of them are going to get taken out of power because of fraud and corruption.
Right.
And maybe the rest of humanity can get together and take the rest of them out of power. All right, we're about 19 minutes. Do you want to end here and start another?
I think, this was a great update, right? If you're talking about, just this video being what you just learned, it's big information, and I hope people think about it, because if it's true, it kind of changes a lot.
Right. We'll just call this Ascension Update or something like that.
Good idea.
All right, let's end it here.
All right, sending love and light out to you and everyone out there.
And remember, we're on YouTube, BitChute, and Rumble. We're on all three services.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.